core values.
At NKCES, our core values are essential to who we are and to whom we serve.
What sets us apart? What makes NKCES unique? And what are those values that we really are going to stand behind and defend?
Yeah, we've done a lot of work with our mission and vision over the last 7 years. And I think our next step was, what does that look like?
I really think of your core values as a beacon and what you want to work towards and constantly keep in your mind and in your thoughts.
It helps me stay grounded in my work, and so that I can, no matter what's coming at me, return to those as like a touchstone and make sure that I'm on the right path.
If a leadership team establishes some core values, it kind of brings everybody together to focus their energy.
This is powerful, right? It really is, and it makes a difference in your work, and it makes a difference in the connections that you have with the people you work with. So I'm super excited to be part of this work.
At NKCES, our core values are a lighthouse for our organization.
One of our core values is education isn't something you can finish.
For me, that speaks to who I am. I'm always constantly learning and growing and taking feedback and reflecting. And I think it's a critical part of just education in general.
As we grow and mature, it's important that we continue learning so that we can become more mature in our knowledge and be able to help others grow.
Every time I fail at something, I haven't really failed. What I've done is I've learned a lesson, and I've learned how I can apply that to do something differently and maybe better. And that's the same type of lesson that I've always tried to communicate to students as well.
Another core value is you to the power of us.
When we take our energies and we put them together as a group, it is unstoppable.
It really celebrates the uniqueness and the genius of each of us and all of our team members, and how we can come together to collectively do something that is exponential.
The team is so important, and knowing that we're only as good as everyone else that we're surrounded by is helpful for me and really helps me, I think, be the best person that I can be.
Another core value is yes and.
Yes and asks us to accept what's in front of us and figure out how to move forward from there. So I think that's an important lesson and an important tenet.
I really like the yes and right now. I think Heather and I have some really big dreams for what we're able to do in our program, and I'm just really believing this year and going forward in that yes and being able to do more for our students and our teachers.
Last but not least, our fourth core value is creativity takes courage.
We have to be courageous enough to take risks and push boundaries and ask questions, and I appreciate that that is valued at NKCES, that we are given that leeway to be creative.
I think sometimes it's really hard to take a step away from the pack and do something different. You have to think outside of the box sometimes in order to come up with new solutions. And it takes courage to do that, because you might fail. It might not work.
The fact that we have an organization that allows and fosters that creativity and the space to have the courage and the vulnerability to do it and it be a part of our core values is incredibly important. At NKCES, these are our core values.
It helps us celebrate, why we are so special and remarkable.